next guest specializes in non-surgical cosmetic procedures in an intimate atmosphere.
Oasis Cosmetic Clinic slogan is beautiful skin without makeup. Dr. Kathy Nichols is here to tell us more about the latest in facial rejuvenation. Welcome, doctor. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very well.
Looking great without makeup. I think we all dream of that, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
And you have beautiful skin, so I would trust you with that. Tell us a little bit about your background, though.
Well, I'm actually a board-certified anesthesiologist initially, and I've done that for over 20 years. I don't want to date myself too much. And I've also been licensed to practice anesthesiology in Arizona for over 20 years, 1992, in fact. And I've been specializing in cosmetic medicine for over the past 6 years.
Well, it's definitely a trend that is becoming more and more popular as celebrities start talking about it and all of that. So what are some of the trends that you've seen even in your 6 years?
Well, what's really interesting is that I really got into this about 10 years ago with the advent of the laser resurfacing and rejuvenation, the fillers, the injectables, the Botox and Dysport for relaxation of facial muscles. So I saw these trends coming on where you really could do amazing things without having to go under the knife. The risks, ironically, of anesthesia.
Right.
And I was working with I've always worked with a lot of cosmetic surgeons, so I saw these things in their infancy, and I thought, wow, this really spoke to me. This was really a niche, something that I wanted to pursue, and I thought I could bring some special things to the clinic.
Well, and it has come so far. Medicine just does leaps and bounds year by year. Let's talk about some of the things that you do practice. Active FX. What is this?
Active FX. The FX is almost like a shorthand way of saying fractional FX.
Sure.
Sort of medicalese for abbreviating things. And the Active FX is actually a CO2 laser that 20 years ago we used to use them to completely remove the surface of the skin. Well, long recovery times, concealing with makeup, the pinkness that could last for 6 months to a year, that sort of thing. So a major innovation over the last 6 to 8 years has been to take that very powerful CO2 laser technology and apply the fractional technology to it. So instead of taking off the whole surface of the skin, now we're just doing a fraction of the skin. Very discrete little laser treatment zones. Each laser treatment zone is surrounded by normal skin. So what's phenomenal is that you heal in 5 days. You do have a little recovery time.
You know, vacation though, huh?
There you go.
Right.
Yes, get your movies, get your girlfriends.
Right.
You know, I have a lot of people who do this with friends and sisters and cousins and husbands and wives and things like that. Yeah.
Now, is that something that you have to go in for multiple treatments, or is it a one treatment?
That is really the crux of the issue. There is another technology out there called Fraxel, and again, it's like a shorthand way of saying fractional. They've just shortened the word. Now, Fraxel treatments are a much lower powered laser, about 1/8 as powerful as my Active FX, my luminous CO2 laser. So you actually do need a minimum of 4 to 5 treatments of a Fraxel laser with the associated recovery downtime every time to equal the efficacy, the power, the effectiveness of a single Active FX treatment.
Wow. So it's kind of almost like a no-brainer when you think about it, when you put it in terms like that.
Right. There's lots of other light-based technologies out there, all this, you know, high-tech stuff for people who may be job-related or whatever, cannot take those 5 days. There's lots of other technologies that I offer in my practice, but nothing is as powerful as that CO2 laser, and it's just that one single treatment. So
that's great.
It really is amazing.
What sort of difference are we talking about before and after? What have you seen in your patients, and what do they say?
What is really incredible is when humans look at each other, what we're drawn to is looking at people's eyes, right? So when you look at the before and after pictures, like on my website, or even pictures of my patients when you come in for a consultation, you really notice the tightening of the skin around the eyes. This is supposed to be not only getting rid of sun damage, right? And in Arizona, that's critically important because we're being sort of preventive that sun damage isn't going to change into the potential for skin cancers down the road. But we're getting rid of sun damage. We're tightening the skin. You see that beautifully here. You also see that along the jawline where we start to get a little bit crepey through the cheek. It really tightens that up. It smooths out the fine lines and wrinkles, and it tightens your pores. So it does all of that in a single session.
Without the knife. That's incredible.
Without the knife.
Okay.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about your office, Oasis Cosmetic Clinic.
Oh, I have a lovely office. It's, as you all said, it's, you know, it's an intimate, it's a small practice. I've specifically designed it to stay that way. I have the most amazing staff. I love them. My patients love them. That's so important to have warm, caring, genuinely supportive people. Also for patients, having, you know, been a patient in the past as well, you have that continuity of care. You're always seeing the same people. I'm always available. I'm supervising even those treatments that my medical estheticians and my laser technicians do. I'm still supervising those treatments. You see the same people all the time, and I think that's really important to my patients.
Crucial. Doctor, thank you so much. And again, you have beautiful skin. So
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And right now you can receive 70% off Active FX fractional laser. That's only $995. All you have to do is mention the Morning Blend when you call Oasis Cosmetic Clinic at 326-7633. Or you can go to their location across from Costco on Grant Road. Again, that number is 326-7633, or visit them online at oasiscosmetic.com.